I'm going to try to cross the Saudi borders. I'm driving a car that I own, and I have a UAE driving license.
This is Lujain Al Hathlul. That attempt to drive across the border late last year landed her in jail for over 2 months. Take me back to that drive in those days.
It was just an attempt to confront the ban on Saudi women to drive. Technically, in legal terms, I was allowed to drive inside Arabia with that license. That was an attempt, but I was arrested regardless.
A year later, some things are changing. While women in the conservative kingdom still can't drive, they can and have now, for the first time in Saudi history, run for public office and voted in an election. Municipal elections were held and ballots cast on Saturday.
I can't explain how excited I am for this big improvement in our country. I'm very proud that and lucky that I can participate in it.
I'm one of the candidates. I work at Prince Sultan University as a lecturer in architecture.
Lujain also hoped to have her name on the ballot.
When they announced the final list of candidates, I discovered that I was eliminated. So I decided to object and then appeal. I went to verify with the council that my name was back into the list, and they said yes, I will be added. But then I discovered yesterday at the voting center that my name wasn't yet added, so no one was able to vote for me.
I know your experience of these elections has by no means been perfect, but just how significant are these elections?
As for the impact, I think it's an important one, especially for women, to finally feel and experience how it is to be socially and politically responsible, equal to men. That's a great move forward. And also it's a good opportunity for men to see how capable women are.
Are you optimistic for the future?
Yes, extremely optimistic.
An historic election, raising hope that change can come one vote at a time. Becky Anderson, CNN, Abu Dhabi.
And just want to update you on that story. In fact, state media say at least 17 women won seats this weekend on local councils that oversee planning decisions.
Women headed to the polls in Saudi Arabia for the first time in history Saturday, as nationwide municipal elections were held throughout the country, elections in which women could also run for office for the first time ever. Out of the 6,900 candidates competing for more than 2,000 elected seats in Saudi Arabia's local councils, 979 were women. The councils are the only popularly elected bodies that exist in Saudi Arabia, which is an absolute monarchy. The councils can approve budgets and oversee urban development projects, but don't have final authority on how public money is spent. Overall voter registration was low, with only 130,000 women registered to vote compared with more than 1 million men, in a country with around 7 million eligible voters.
There is a lot of people that did not register. They don't know the importance. There is a lack of awareness. People here, they don't understand what's really the importance of to participate in the society itself.
Despite the challenges, at least a dozen women were elected, including Rasha Hebsi and Lama El Suleiman, 2 women running for office in Jeddah. Social media sites like Snapchat and Twitter were full of congratulatory posts celebrating the women candidates' victories on Saturday.
I think it's an achievement not only for women and men as well, for the society.